she understands, the minister understands that they cannot be kept secret. So there's no reason for it to be kept secret, and the names will be revealed. It's just a question of when.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news. When it is trending enough to be brought here, please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. Am I the only one who's getting this energy that we are about to uncover a lot of corruption and irregularity in the Department of Higher Education? And at this rate, if there is anything like that in 2025 in that department, I just feel like the ANC would be showing signs that they are not taking the citizens of South Africa seriously, because the citizens have spoken in 2024 elections that we don't like your ways, and in 2025 you are still pushing corruption. Like, what is going on? Are they realizing maybe that the time for them to lead is out? They're just squeezing whatever they can get before they exit. Are they putting up a fight to govern this country again? Because at this rate, I don't understand. Because to me, these are signs that there is a problem there. Because the standard understanding, according to me, would be these names, naturally, they're supposed to be known. They're supposed to be a public thing. So now, why are we struggling to get these names? Why these consultations? Why the postponement? Why the request to postpone by the minister? I don't get it. I don't. Now the names we're supposed to get the names when? 30th of June? And the way I hear Ashley Sauls, they might reject that request by Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane. Anyway, guys, whatever your views are, kindly share them in the comment sections. I'm confused. I'm really confused why the minister would do that. Anyway, do share your own comments in the comment section. I'll be reading those. If time allows me, I'll respond. But if it doesn't, I'm certainly going to react to appreciate your participation in my channel. So please do watch. I'll be seeing you right at the end with my closing commentary.
Did you get the names by end of business today?
Good evening, Bongiwe, and good evening to your viewers. No, we did not receive the names, but the committee did receive a letter from the minister responding, but without the names. The letter instead requests for a further extension because the minister, although she agrees, she must comply. The minister now wants to write to this private or secret panelist to express her intention to comply. So the answer is no. We did receive correspondence, but not the names.
I'm baffled, I'm sure you are as well, as to, because when I was listening to even the sitting recently, for example, when yourself, various other committee members were asking about these names, is there any reason why these people need to remain a secret? That should say.
There's absolutely no reason why they need to remain a secret. And based on the tone of the letter that has been shared with us by our chairperson, she understands, the minister understands that they cannot be kept secret. So there's no reason for it to be kept secret, and the names will be revealed. It's just a question of when. And so we're sitting here now with a request for the 30th of June, and a request for extension to the 30th of June. But because we have had sight of the letter today as the entire committee online, we are sitting again on Wednesday, and we will then deliberate on what the way forward is. But we, as unanimously as a committee, we are saying that the names must be released. But I can't speak on what the decision will be for the House. But based on what has happened before, it is clear that all of us wants the names and to be revealed. And the decision on Wednesday the question might again be whether we would allow the extension or subpoena the minister to release the names before the 30th of June. I suppose that would be the question. I can only speculate. But I cannot decide for the chairperson, firstly, in terms of what question he will put, and secondly, I cannot decide for the House. But as per what we stand on, those names must be revealed because the public must know, especially since that group of people influenced the decision for that appointment.
So, and it's also confusing because she knows that this is a big issue, and it was even when she appeared before the committee. One would have expected that as soon as she left the committee on the day, she would have then started writing to these individuals and say, I'm going to reveal your names, is it fine, and all of that, so that she gives you a conclusive answer by the end of today. One would have expected that would have been a natural process to follow.
Absolutely, and clearly our expectations are different, but the minister did write in length in the letter explaining that the first concern that she had initially was the disclosure, whether such disclosure will be against the Act. She has then concluded it will not be against the Act, and of course now she wants to write to them again to then express her intention to comply because of concerns that once the names are revealed, as you know, there's going to be a public outcry, and she's a bit concerned about how the public will respond to these particular individuals, and it will affect their privacy. And so therefore, she would like to have such a discussion. And we agree that that expectation is not valid. The names must be revealed, and it should have been done today. But as I say, officially, as I'm standing here in my own personal capacity as a full member, I feel that reason is not warranted. But I cannot speak for the rest of the committee members, neither can I speak for the chair. So we will wait for Wednesday for the official committee meeting, and then the House will decide what the way forward would be. Subpoena or the extension granted for the 30th of June.
At this rate, I just believe that the ANC is in a mess. And because this is the Department of Higher Education, which always faces a lot of scandals, which always has students marching every year, students complaining, this is going to be a very big issue. The Department of Higher Education is going to be scrutinized even more. There is still a lot that is going to come out of that department through the portfolio committee, because there is no way out. The simple thing, like give us the names of the people that advise you, the people that influence your decision. In a democratic South Africa, it is difficult to get that. I still don't understand. So maybe there's something that I'm missing. Somebody please tell me in the comment section, why is it so difficult? I don't want to prejudge the minister. I don't want to prejudge the Department of Higher Education. I don't want to prejudge everyone that is involved in the Department of Higher Education. But why is it so difficult? Because if these names are there and the minister realized that this is so important, it caused so much commotion. Even I, who doesn't know much when it comes to politics, what I would have done when I would go back to my office, the same day, even if I had no way of reaching the office, I would have made calls the same day, made arrangements, made all that is humanly possible, that I submit those names as soon as possible, because as the more days go without getting this name, the more stories come up. It really looks like there's something that is being covered, and you are bringing everybody's eyes to the issue. So this thing is not going to go away. And if we thought that this thing was bigger when the portfolio during the previous sitting of the portfolio committee, I just feel like there is more that is going to come out. Guys, this is going to be so damaging to the ANC. If there's anything that is fishy with this, it's going to be hugely damaging. And I think should they get an opportunity to be the Smolanyana majority next time, if they get that opportunity, I just feel like they will maybe pull up their socks, or I don't know. I just don't know what is going to happen, because at this stage, this very thing of higher education, particularly this one of higher education, it looks like it is scandalous. So what I'm going to do when I get time, I'm going to just make a video why I think this is going to be even more damaging to the ANC. The whole thing of higher education department and minister, Nobuhle Nkabane. Anyway, guys, if you watched up to here, I'd like to say thank you for watching my videos. And the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full, as that support really goes a long way. And to those who are already watching my ads in full, guys, and do have yourself a beautiful day.